Just the usual minor hiccups, but all in all, things seem to be going very smoothly. Um, the longest wait time we've heard so far was an hour, and that was in Lucas County. People are taking advantage of the backup paper ballots, and they're serving their purpose if that's what voters prefer, but also in situations where there has been a glitch with the machines. So we're very pleased. I think that the early voting has helped a lot.
Do you know where in Lucas County had a long line?
I would have to find out for you. I don't have any detailed information on it.
I've heard in other states there are some places where there's like power outages and that. Have you been hearing about anything like that in Ohio?
The closest we came to is that the elevator broke down in Jefferson County, but no power outages that we're aware of. I think there might have been one, but I think it had to do. I think it actually they've got the backup batteries on their machines. So I think that's been just about one situation where there's been power outage. We're very fortunate that we have a great weather today too. This is quite different from the primary where we had the ice storms and the flooding and bomb threats and power outages. So, but I think the backup paper ballots and the planning ahead with the two lines, and then also the quick reference guides that were used in training and that are used in the polling locations we think are helping.
No reports of bomb threats or anything like that this time?
I think there was a bomb threat in one county, but it didn't have to do with voting, so we're okay.
Okay.
Jennifer, what litigation have you heard about so far?
The only thing that I'm aware of is the dormant lawsuit that still was sitting in Judge Smith's federal court. Bill Todd had called our office and asked if we would be willing to, by agreement, allow him to amend his lawsuit to bring up new allegations. Of course, we said no. And so he went to Judge Smith, and the judge allowed him to amend without hearing from our side whether or not he should be permitted to amend. So it looks to us like pretty much a rehash of the overlap voting, the database issues. Apparently he doesn't like apparently the Republican Party does not like our unofficial canvass directive, and so wants some kind of relief on that we have to rescind that directive. We're really not certain what this is all about. We just think it's kind of troubling because things are going very smoothly.
I understand it has a lot to do with the counting of provisional ballots or the use of provisional ballots. Is that correct, that they're questioning that right now?
Interestingly enough, the directive that we issued on how provisional ballots should be processed is actually as a result of a court order from Judge Sargas acting on behalf of Judge Marbley in a 2006 case involving the Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless. So it's my understanding that Rich Carlini's, our lead Attorney General, has filed a motion to consolidate those two cases, which would put all of the quote-unquote new matters that the Republican Party is bringing before Judge Smith into one lawsuit because both lawsuits are dealing with similar issues about provisional voting. I have not scoured the pleadings. I did reach Judge Smith's order, and he, without hearing from our side, granted the right of the Republican Party to amend their complaint to bring up new allegations.
Is it just a placeholder, though, for disputed ballots after the election if necessary? Does it go away if the outcome is in dispute?
I think you'd have to ask Bill Todd that.
Would you expect an answer on today from Judge Smith besides allowing it to?
With the history of litigation in front of Judge Smith and with this particular attorney, it's really difficult to predict what to expect.
What are you bracing yourself for? When it comes to these legal battles?
Oh, the legal battles? We have 30 attorneys assigned to us from the Attorney General's office. We have 6 attorneys in our office who are working solely on elections issues. So whatever comes, we'll be prepared and we'll deal with it. The focus is on making sure that we run a good election, that we protect the rights of voters, and that we protect the integrity of the election, including the vote count. And what you'll see tonight will be unofficial results, and then the provisional ballots, late received absentee ballots, military and overseas absentee ballots are then computed into the total for the official canvass, which will be between sometime around 15 to 20 days after the election.